Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I'm playing Banished. Now it's currently winter of the 62nd year, and let's get to it, shall we? So, I have upgraded all of my houses over here to stone houses, so they are basically best quality you can get. They're going to be warm, and so on, etc, etc. Now, what I need to do is I really need to start expanding somewhere else because this area is full to the brim. Before I do that, I want to have a quick look. I've noticed the amount of stored firewood has gone down, and I don't know. Okay, we don't have any woodcutters. That might explain it. Okay, that's probably it then. So we've had a few people dying recently, and the amount of workers I've got has gone down, which isn't good, but so let me see if I can reinvest these points. Our food is continuing to increase, which, you know, fine by me. Once it hits 20k, I'll probably raise the cap. Medicine, that's slowly stockpiling itself, which is good. Wood is capped out at 4,000. I imagine that's fine. You know, I wonder if I need to increase it anymore. So I mean, we've got farmers, we've got fishermen, we've got hunters, gatherers. Gatherers are a little bit, you know, they need a few more people, but for the moment. Now, I'm probably going to put that last labourer into... Actually no, I'll leave it. The quarry people are working quite well. So, like I said, I need to expand. And the question is, where do I do that? So, I was looking at two options. One, we've got this area up here that I could potentially move up to, although now that I look closely, there's only this bit here because you've got the mountain here, or the hill. And that's going to severely reduce how much we can build. Plus, we'll end up just getting stuck up here. So, I'm contemplating moving down this way just because it's a big open flat area. Now, this has been a great place to collect wood, but the way I see it, you know, I've got this area, and I do have this over here, although I could expand this way as well, I'm not sure. But my point is that we've got these different areas where I can collect wood from, and I just need to pick one to expand to. Now if I expand down this way, I can always come down here and then wrap my way up here. Whereas if I go here, I'm going to be stuck between these sort of mountains and whatnot. So I may just have to sacrifice this forester's lodge and continue moving on. Although, because I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to raise the cap up to 5,000 and then probably just remove this lodge. But I'll worry about moving the lodge later. We'll just start moving our way, you know, this direction first. Now, I need to work out where I want to start building my houses. I want to try and keep them sort of in a, you know, squared off if I can. As I said, I don't want to build too quick, because if I expand too much, then that's it, you know, game over, GG. So I'm going to be very careful. I mean, these guys are just cutting down so many trees. It's hard knowing where to go. Alright, I got a whole bunch of labourers now. Alright, so we'll replace that builder. I could throw a couple of people into mine, although I've got plenty of iron. Maybe put one more person as a herbalist, one more as a hunter, get that maxed out, continue to get the food in and the coats. Maybe put one as a gatherer, so we've got 4 people there at the very least. Alright. So... actually, if I turn planting off there, they're just going to remove these trees in this area. That might be a good way to do it without having to tear it down just yet. Okay, that's fine with me. Like I said, I don't need to rush and expand, so it's all good. But I do have to be careful with my stockpiles because, as you can see, they're just getting filled. Storage barns. I've got 2 sort of empty-ish storage barns. Okay, so I guess I am getting full on those. I mean, I've only got this one and this one, which are, you know, not full. This one's full. That's full. That's full. And then I've got this here, the marketplace, which is almost full. I'm gonna go ahead and build a couple more barns. I mean, may as well. Don't need anyone to man them, so... I just realised I could do it, make it look different, but... let's just put it there. So I did measure all these out. They'll fit in there nicely. And I do have a couple more stockpiles over here. There's most of the store stone, but that's fine. I could probably put someone to work in here and maybe collect coal, I suppose. I mean, do I have anyone spare? There we go. If anyone could tell me, what is the point of steel tools? Does it increase proficiency? You know, does it effectiveness? Like, do you collect more items? You know, how does it work? Always wondered, because like, I mean, is it just for trading purposes? That's what I figure it's for, but I don't know. Anywho, yeah, the thing that annoys me though is that having to get rid of this Forester's Lodge here. This, I mean, okay, this Forester's Lodge is weaker compared to this one, and I say this one's probably so-so, but eventually this one will probably be the best. That's actually doing not too bad, but that's fine. But this one was probably the most efficient Forester's Lodge I had so far, but that's fine. They're going to cut down all these trees. I mean, look at it. Maybe it's because they're not spending time planting trees, so they're just cutting them all down. Maybe that helps. I can actually see what I'm doing now, so I'm just wondering where I want to build these next houses. So we want a gap there, and a gap there, and then put a bit of space in there, that way. That way I don't have to worry about houses catching on fire. See, the arrow part, I never understood if the arrows there counts as an area that can be set alight, because, you know, I do believe that having 3 squares in between houses stops them from fire spreading, but do those little, you know, triangle areas count? Anywho, there's been little need for me to set up the chapel, little need for me to set up the hospital, although I imagine by the time I need the hospital it'll be too late. Occasionally get nomads, but honestly don't need any at the moment. Merchant has arrived, let's see what he got. Well, he wants to trade all sorts. Bean, cherry, plums, apples. We got a pear tree. No, I don't want any of that. Although maybe I should. Maybe every now and again I should just pick one up, just to, you know, make sure we have one of every seed. Alright, so what could I give to... Oh, we have a ton of tools. The hide coats is probably the easiest to trade. Okay, I don't know why I haven't increased the amount of herbs. I have, there's just no one working here. That explains it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we've got the bean seeds now. And I should swap this over for beans and we'll see what it's like. So we've got 2 labourers spare. I can put them to work somewhere. I don't think I need a secondary woodcutter just yet. Stone cutters are always useful because they're going to give me the stone to make more stone houses. I'm not bothering with wood ones anymore, although I do have an abundance of wood. Then again, I could start giving away the wood. I mean, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I just hate to think that I'm going to need it at some point and not have it. Maybe I'll just put them as gatherers. That's kind of dropped a little bit, and I'll keep 1 labourer spare. One thing I would like to do, and I just don't know when to do this, in fact, I'm going to add this guy as a stonecutter. So my reasoning for this is because we're at the point now where we're self-sufficient to an extent. So all I can... oh, that's cool, it does actually go down. So I need to expand. That means people are going to have to travel larger distances, so I really could do with stone roads now. So I need to start every now and again just replacing a certain area, but the problem is I don't have that much stone to replace. Like, just getting to this point is going to cost me, you know, most of the stone I have. But in all, I think it will be very important to do. So I'm just going to go ahead. I like the way you can just walk through here, that is pretty cool. I don't think I need a limit on stone. I think that might be my next goal. Rather than expand the houses, have more people working as a stone cutter to collect the stone, and then we basically just replace all the roads. However, the foresters, the woodcutters, they're not getting up to the cap. I'll make a secondary woodcutter for now. Okay. So, cemetery is getting close to being filled. Gotta be careful there. Well, what happened to the cows? Did we lose a farmer and they just died out? Oh well. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Like I said, that is annoying. I'll wait, you know, I probably won't bother too much with cattle until I can get some, you know, enough people to make sure these farms are manned. But chickens are pretty easy to sort of handle. So, and we're getting a lot of eggs from them, and meat. Iron tools, not interested. We're out of coats. Is it because we've got no tailor? How do we not have the materials required? Oh, it's because they used them all, okay. These hunters haven't been that efficient. I wonder if it's just because of all this real estate here. I'll never understand how it works. the next road that needs building is this one. They just sort of zigzag across here. We'll come back to that. I want to make sure I get the paths they actually use rather than just placing paths down that they don't use. I know that you can check. How do these people fish up pumpkins? Are they just throwing them into the water? What's going on there? Okay, the wood's back up, or firewood's up. Chickens are pretty well filled out both pens again. We've got plenty of food, although the food is hovering around the same amount, it's never actually, you know, vanished completely. Or stabilised completely, because I mean we maxed out at 20k. It's hovering around at the moment, so that means we probably need more means for food perhaps, I'm not sure. But I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to have to add some more food sources. These guys are still cutting down a lot of trees. I mean, this was I'm regretting taking this down now, but oh well, it can't be helped. They were collecting more wood than my other two foresters' lodges combined. Although I think this one over here will pull it back. Because it covers just a whole area, and once they plant that, you know, plant trees and whatnot, and it expands. I mean, there's only 2 people working at each of them, so that's worth pointing out. I'm just wondering, do I add a... just wondering if I want to get another chicken thing going on. Actually a little bit bigger than the others. Oh no, it's just the first one smaller. There we go. So yeah, things are going quite well. I'm happy with that. Merchant has arrived. Nothing I need. Oh well. I could buy food, but what's the point? We've got plenty. I wish there was a way to flatten out hills, like you could have people work and just flatten this area out. That would be a nice little profession to have. Anyway, we're coming to the end of this video, so there's one thing I would like to do first before we finish it. And let's take a look at the achievements, because I did say that I wanted to work towards, you know, completing all the achievements, just because it's a nice goal. And so I'm just looking at this, reach a population of 300 citizens without building schools. I'm assuming that's because, you know, if people are educated, they're more efficient. So you basically have to have double the amount of stuff to cover, you know, what they can do if you want to reach 300. Anyway. So, I mean, I'm pretty well stable and well off. All I need to do is expand slowly and make sure I can cover my, you know, my resource costs. And if I can do that, I'm fine. So let's look at here at some achievements I can actually complete with this particular, you know, Town of Hope. So, reach a population of 300 citizens, and that goes all the way up to 900. So we could probably complete these with this particular town unless something goes disastrous, you know, goes completely wrong. 900 citizens is going to be insane, but we should be good to see. Have a fully educated population with 200 adults for 4 years. That's something we can do, and that's probably going to be one of the first milestones we reach. We can't do uneducated, so that's going to have to be another game. Build a town with over 200 people that has someone working in every profession for at least 5 years. Okay, we can do that at some point. So this one's going to require a new map. Fill graveyards with at least 400 graves. I'm pretty sure I can complete that no problem. We're about a quarter of the way there. Okay, so equip a population of over 200 adults with steel tools for 4 years. So what I might do is start stockpiling coal in preparation for this, because I don't need coal for anything else yet. So I'll wait till my population's bigger and then I'll look at doing that. Same with some of these others. Reach 400 citizens without building crop fields, orchards or pastures. I could probably do that on another playthrough, because all you'd need is gatherers, but I'm just not sure how to. So I'm going to have to require multiple towns to do this, because obviously I can't do that and then do like the harsh environment, because the harsh environment needs, you know, everything you can get basically. Use trading post to trade 50,000 units of goods in a single town. Yeah, we can complete those easy. Maybe we should get a tavern up. Do taverns create ale? Build 20 wells in a single town. We can actually complete that soon, but putting 20 wells down here is a little silly, so that'll probably be done over time. Acquire 3 livestock types, 8 crop seeds, 8 orchard seeds. Okay, we can do that. So yeah, there's a lot of these we can do. Maintain 2 mines with 30 workers for 3 years. That's going to be tricky. Maintain the same for quarries. Some of these are just insane. Lumberjack. I wonder we might be able to complete that. Highwayman will definitely get that done at some point. Build a bridge that is at least 50 units long. I don't know that I'm gonna have to do that over a pond if I want to do that. Allow 200 nomads into a single town. Maintain high happiness for 10 years in a town of at least 100 citizens. So, and the same for being healthy. So once we get 100 people, that should be fairly easy. Hang on, I've got a cat who's interrupting me saying hurry up and finish your video so you can come feed me, but she's gonna have to wait. Build a town from stone, build 100 stone houses. We can do that, ready for anything. So yeah, there's a lot of these that we can complete, and they're going to be fairly easy to do. Some of them are going to take a lot longer. I mean, to be fair, my town is tiny. It's only year 66. I mean, they're talking about years that are, you know, hundreds and hundreds. So it's going to be a long, long slog, but we'll get there. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go feed my cats. Until next time.